I just want to read something to you all that got my attention and put this together in your own mind. It's very telling to me. We already know school systems are basically indoctrination camps, controlled by the deep state. We understand that already. So here's some things that came in that I just found to be very telling. A friend sent this to me regarding, I guess they're out of California, and all the teachers got this message. And it says urgent, Inauguration Day restricted. So they're restricting the viewing of Inauguration Day. Prohibit viewing of a live broadcast of the inauguration on Wednesday. Please do not broadcast Wednesday on any form of media, radio, computer, etc. The 59th inaugural ceremony. Do not broadcast the 59th inaugural ceremonies to your class. This is due to the risk of violence that faces our nation during the ceremonies and the tense and stressful images of high security. Flashback to last week's DC riot and unsettling journalist commentaries. Be careful as well not to shout out or emotionally respond in your class to any emergency announcement. You may become aware of. I mean, this is crazy. We must maintain a secure and stable environment for our children. You are encouraged to show a vetted replay of the inauguration at a later time during the week. Please prepare your classes for this momentous occasion, as we are sure you have planned to do. Students should know who is being sworn in as our national leaders and become familiar with their faces. Review what a president does, the role of vice president, term of office, and more, the branches of government, and review the inauguration ceremony itself. They're basically telling teachers what to tell the children. Something's happening. This doesn't make no sense. They're actually telling them to prohibit the live broadcast of the inauguration. Please do not broadcast Wednesday on any form of media, radio, computer, etc. And then they're telling them to reaffirm to the children who our leaders are and become familiar with their faces. This is insanity. But you are encouraged to show a vetted replay of the inauguration at a later time. What are they scared of? What are they scared of? What's going on here? This is bananas. I cannot believe we're living in this time. Then add that to Pentagon has deployed hundreds of active duty troops for inauguration security, including service members with expertise in handling chemical, biological, nuclear, radiological, explosives, and medical teams skilled in trauma response. Now ask yourself, there was a small fire today out by the Capitol. Was that a beta test? Was that a test? They used the intercom systems, didn't they? What are they... Something... It doesn't add up. None of this adds up. What I think is they caught wind of probably Trump's next move, and they're trying to limit the audience. They're going to try to... And then they're basically telling this guy, ignore the emergency broadcast system. Be careful as well not to shout out or emotionally respond in your class to any emergency announcement. Let me read that again. Be careful as well not to shout out or emotionally respond in your class to any emergency announcement you become aware of. They're telling them to ignore the emergency broadcast. They're telling them to ignore. That's illegal. That's fucking illegal. This is insanity. Reading this all right here. It's a mass email that went out to teachers, I'm guessing. Dear teachers. Wow. I can't say the person's name. What is it? 30,000 troops in DC, cameras on every post. Yeah, they're not preparing for anything. The Pentagon has deployed hundreds of active duty troops for inauguration and security, including service members with expertise in handling chemical, biological, nuclear, radiological explosives, and medical teams skilled in trauma response. Man, oh man. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what's going to happen. I know who we're at war with. I know that much. But the fact that they want to tell teachers to ignore the any kind of emergency what the hell? You all put that together yourself. I'll leave that right here.